In the storm of war, millions fought, but only a few became the face of courage. They came from farms, from cities, from every corner of a broken world. They were soldiers, spies, and dreamers, each carrying the weight of humanity on their shoulders. These are the real faces of World War II, brought back to life, in color. Each one is one of their heroes of their own nations. Enjoy till the end, and please do not forget to like this video and subscribe our channel. From the skies above Normandy to the forests of Belgium, Richard Winters led his men with quiet strength. The men of Easy Company followed him through fire, not because they had to, but because they believed in him. Jean Basilon, the Marine legend of Guadalcanal, fought until the last shell, the last breath, the last heartbeat, to protect his brothers. And behind it all, the iron will of General George S. Patton, whose voice could rally an army and shake a continent. They were the spirit of America, raw, fearless, and human. May their courage never fade from memory, for these were ordinary people who did extraordinary things. The real faces of honor, the true heart of the United States. Across the Channel, a nation stood alone. Winston Churchill's words echoed through bombed-out streets. "We shall never surrender." He turned fear into fire and despair into defiance. While he led from London, others fought in the shadows. Vera Atkins, the quiet intelligence officer, sent agents into occupied Europe, knowing many would never return. Douglas Bader, the pilot with no legs, soared through the skies and proved that the human spirit has none. And then there was Nancy Wake, the White Mouse. So deadly to the Nazis, they placed a £1,000,000 bounty on her head. Yet she never stopped fighting or laughing at their fear. Alan Turing, in a silent room filled with cogs and wires, broke the unbreakable code, and with it, helped turn the tide of the war. Not all heroes carried guns. Some carried ideas that saved the world. From the beaches of Normandy to the skies above Britain, they stood unbroken. The spirit of the United Kingdom lives on in every act of their quiet bravery. Under Nazi occupation, France refused to kneel. Charles de Gaulle became the voice of free France, calling from exile for his people to rise again. Jean Moulin, the man who united the resistance, was captured, tortured, and killed, but never betrayed a single name. Even in death, his silence was louder than fear. Lucy Aubrac risked everything to save her husband from the Gestapo. Pregnant and fearless, she tricked her enemies with courage sharper than any weapon. Their love, like their cause, was unbreakable. Poland, the first to fall, yet never defeated. Witold Pilecki volunteered to enter Auschwitz, to witness, to resist, and to tell the truth no one else could. He survived the unthinkable, escaped, and wrote what the world tried not to see. Irina Sendler, a nurse with a quiet heart, smuggled thousands of Jewish children out of the Warsaw Ghetto. She hid their names in jars buried beneath an apple tree, so they would never be forgotten. And in the ruins of Warsaw, young Józef Szczepański fought with a poet's heart and a soldier's soul. His words, written in the fire of the uprising, became Poland's eternal song. On the Eastern Front, the cold was not the only enemy. Lyudmila Pavlichenko, the Lady Death, became one of the deadliest snipers in history. Her calm precision turned fear into legend. Vasily Zaitsev, the hunter from the Ural Mountains, defended Stalingrad shot by shot, proving that one determined man could hold a city. And Zoya Kosmodemyanskaya, a teenage girl captured and executed by the Nazis, faced her death with the words, "You can't hang all of us." Her courage became a symbol of unbreakable defiance. Even among enemies, there were those who chose humanity. Shun Sugihara, a Japanese diplomat in Lithuania, defied orders to issue thousands of transit visas to Jewish families fleeing death. He saved 6,000 lives, with nothing but his pen. And Saburo Sakai, Japan's top ace pilot, learned that even warriors can find peace. After the war, he vowed never to kill again. From destruction, compassion was reborn. In the face of unimaginable loss, they rebuilt with strength and grace. The spirit of Japan endures, a testament to resilience, honor, and the will to rise again. Not all Germans followed Hitler's path. Claus von Stauffenberg placed a bomb beneath the dictator's table, a desperate attempt to end tyranny from within. He failed, but his act became a spark of honor in a dark time. Sophie Scholl, a young student with leaflets instead of bullets, dared to speak the truth. Her final words before execution were simple: "The sun still shines." Even in death, her light refused to fade. From the far corners of the Allied world came strength and sacrifice. Charles Upham of New Zealand, the only man to receive 2 Victoria Crosses, charged through enemy fire, not once but twice, for his comrades. Vivian Bullwinkle, an Australian nurse, survived a massacre where every other woman was killed. She played dead, then rose again, to tell the world what had happened. Through her voice, justice found its way.